Yo, what's going on, everybody? Good morning. Hopefully, everyone's doing good. Today, we have the live cop of the Trophy Room Air Jordan 7. It's going to be releasing at 10 a.m. Eastern on the Trophy Room site. I saw a good amount of W's for the in-store release. So if you were able to enter for the in-store local raffle, then congrats if you did hit. But we do have the online release. I don't know if it's worldwide shipping. I do hope it is. I believe it's going to be worldwide shipping. I think Trophy Room does ship worldwide, but I don't know if for their collab releases if they switch it to US only. So we'll see. I'm sure we'll find out at release time, I guess. But hopefully everyone's doing good. It's been a while since we've been live. It has been a while. Yo, Optimus Prime, what's good? Good morning. So it looks like it's just the trophy rooms today at 10. So that seems to be the only release really to focus on right now. I mean, I don't really think anything else is dropping. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like anything else is dropping. That seems to be it. So, yeah, if you did enter the raffle entry, that was in Florida, I guess. That was the only location. So the Florida location for the in-store raffle. So congrats to anyone who hit. Winners were selected yesterday via email or text. Yeah, congrats to everyone who hit on that. There's a lot of stock in store. A lot of stock in store. I saw a bunch of pairs. I don't know stock online, unfortunately. But I assume it's going to be pretty decent. I don't think, obviously, it's not going to be crazy. But I don't think it's going to be super limited. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a Jordan 7. And if it really didn't have the Trophy Room branding and the whole Trophy Room collab, everyone would call these bricks. I think they look pretty good. Let's pull them up, though. I think they look pretty good. So, yeah, this is them right here. I mean, they're not bad. They look pretty cool. They look pretty cool. Obviously, with any Trophy Room pair, quality is really good. I like the colors, too. Like the navy, the blue. You got the red with the kind of sail cream overlay. So they look pretty cool. Here's the release info for that was for the in-store raffle. But I believe they probably will put up a password page. And then it will just be here under shop. Also make sure if you have an account, log in as well. I don't think you'll need one, but if you have an account, be sure to log in. So I'll definitely do that closer to the release. But I think it's just going to be under new arrivals when they drop. Under new arrivals if they don't do a password page, but I assume for a collab like this, they're probably going to do a password page and all that. So we'll probably expect the password page around 9:30, 9:45. Depends how early they put it. And then, yeah, we'll see how the drop goes. Do I expect any bot protection? That's a good question, honestly. That's a good question. I don't know. I think they will implement some sort of bot protection. I don't think it's going to be, a Meunier type bot protection like that. I think it will be decent bot protection, but I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. These will probably get botted. How much are these even going for right now? How much are these even going for? Your best bet, honestly, to cop is probably the in-store raffle. Online release is going to be pretty tough. But I don't expect these to do too crazy. I mean, right now they're going for three, four, almost 500. These are probably going to drop to pretty close to retail, I think. Depends if stock is good. If stock is pretty limited, then these will probably stay around 300-400. Retail's 225. But I mean, I think they look pretty cool. Trophy Room usually does a pretty good job with their collabs. You think there's any chance on hitting? There definitely is. There definitely is a chance on hitting for sure. We definitely got a chance. It's going to be pretty tough. It's going to be pretty tough, to be honest. I feel like some people are going to pass because the retail price is a little bit steep. If you are trying to resell, it could be a little bit of a risk because obviously high retail price. Depends if stock's pretty good. If stock is good, though, these will probably drop to near retail. Probably about 30-40 bucks over retail. If not though, if they keep them limited for the online release, then I'm expecting these to be stay around like 300-400, which is pretty crazy for a Jordan 7 too. That is pretty crazy. The gray doesn't go with it. Yeah, I mean it doesn't really flow. I feel like I still think it looks pretty cool. If they made the whole thing like navy, like the red with the navy, I feel like that would have looked really cool as well. But I don't think they did a bad job. I think they look pretty cool. For a Jordan 7, it's not bad. What do you think is sneaker of the year? Probably the Panda Dunk Lows. Definitely, definitely Panda Dunk Lows. No, I'm kidding. But probably honestly, I feel like the top two contenders for sneaker of the year will be AM EST 4s and Jordan 1 High Lost and Found. That's what I think most people will have as their like top two contenders for sneaker of the year. I mean, we've got a lot of good sneakers this year. It really depends. Personally, for me, that's a tough one, actually. I don't know. That's a tough one. I like the AM EST 4s. I like the AM EST 4s. Which are both dropping, actually, this month, which is pretty crazy. Like, sneaker of the year, both pairs, top two contenders are dropping this month. So, Lost and Founds are literally in, what, less than 2 weeks? Yeah. Literally, not next Saturday, the following Saturday, the 19th. And then the AM ESTs are set to be dropping on the 23rd, which is a Wednesday. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. I expect both, obviously, releases to be pretty good in stock. AM EST 4s will also be pretty good. I mean, like any other AM EST release, there's always a really good chance for manual users. They do a really good job with their releases. But yeah, speaking of pandas, like literally, we just got a Panda Dunk restock yesterday, and they already loaded up the next one for December 2nd. So I believe they're actually doing one every month now. I believe they're doing it every month because they literally already, like if you go on your Nike app, you'll see it says coming soon already. And then yeah, it says December 2nd. So we got one last month, October. We got one this month. It looks like we're getting another one in December. Probably will be a new thing going into the new year as well, where we see Panda restocks every month because they have so much stock that they keep on producing. Guys, it's not like they're trying to get rid of leftover stock. They're still producing a bunch of stock of the Panda Dunk Lows. So we're gonna keep seeing releases. So hopefully more people can cop a pair. I know that's a pair that everyone wants. I'm excited for the Lost and Founds though. That's definitely a pair that I'm excited for. Like, what are those going for right now? Because I think those will be a pretty reasonable resale price. Because honestly, if I don't hit for I mean, yeah, they're already going for 4. That's not even bad right now. These will be not as bad like as recent Jordan ones have been, like 140, 150. Like they definitely won't tank as low as these. But these will come probably, I think they're going to settle around 275, 300 after the release. And then over time, obviously, these will definitely go up. So a very good hold for sure. But I think these will definitely come quite low. A lot lower than a lot of people probably are expecting. It might be worth, like, if you don't hit for retail, honestly, the resale might be pretty reasonable to pay on the secondary market. Because it's really, like, we're 2 weeks out, and it's already 350, 400, which for a Chicago, it's still pretty high, to be honest. But also, new retail is 180 for these. So some Jordan 1s, I guess, are retailing for 170, and others are retailing for 180. These are going to be retailing for the new retail of 180. I don't like the cheap materials used on Panda, so I haven't, even tried to go for them. Yeah, the materials, it definitely is, like, they're pretty cheap. The quality's not really the best, but then again, it's better to just produce more stock with that material. But you're better off getting like a Nike ID, like a Nike by you, and making a Panda Dunk Low on there. Like, cause here in Canada it restocks like every night, so you're better off just making your own. The quality's way better. We got some good releases next week though. No Panda Dunk Lows next week, but we do have some pretty good releases. We got the Salehi Bembury Crocs, the Sasquatch colorway, which seems to be the final colorway for 2022, unless there's one more for December. Maybe they'll drop one more in December. But for right now, that seems to be it, just the Sasquatch colorway. Because if you go on the Crocs US site, they had the Kuwatas loaded up. Then we got the release of those. And I think, yeah, that was the most recent one, the Kuwatas. So let me see here. Yeah, because if you go to collabs, I don't even know if they have them loaded. No, they don't. They still have the Kuwata colorway, but this is basically what it is. So the Kuwatas, and then these have been the 3 colorways that I've dropped within the last 3 months. So the Tide, Kuwata, or no, that's the Cobbler. So you had the Tide, Cobbler, Kuwata, and then the Sasquatch. I think the Sasquatch is the best colorway of the Salehi Bembury Crocs. I think it's the best one. I mean, an all triple black Crocs Pollux Clog looks pretty clean. They did drop in Paris exclusive a little while ago. Like earlier this year, I think in like March or something. So at least we're like finally getting a global wider release for them. I don't even think they're on StockX. Like, I think they stopped sales for the Sasquatch and then... Oh no, they put them back up. They weren't there yesterday. Okay, yeah, because they stopped sales for these for a little while. But I mean, even these are coming quite low. These were pretty high. Obviously a triple black colorway, Paris exclusive. But they're going to come quite low. They're going to be very similar to like, probably like the Urchin and the Stratus colorway. Which the Urchin is not bad. Like, compared to the more recent colorways like the Kuwata and Cobbler, which are barely hitting like 100, which is crazy. I'll be honest, like, I wasn't a huge fan of the Cobbler, Tide, or the Kuwata colorway. Like, they're not bad, but they're definitely like louder colorways for sure. I'd probably wear them, but not too often as I'd wear like the Stratus or the Sasquatch. I'm still shocked these are going for this much. Definitely still shocked. I mean, they are all coming down quite a bit, but Stratus and Urchin are still holding pretty good. And of course, like the Menemsha and Cucumber are still going for a pretty good amount. That's crazy, actually. That is crazy. This is probably one of my favorite colorways so far. Other than the Sasquatch, this is probably my favorite colorway. This release was super tough, though. But yeah, these are coming November 10th, and then obviously the Crocs US raffle will follow shortly after that, so we'll see. I think like a week after they open up the Crocs US raffle. We've been getting a lot of leaks too of like a bunch of Jordans and stuff. A lot of Jordan releases coming. Like next Saturday, November 12th? Yeah, November 12th, we got the Jordan 6 Chrome. This pair right here, the Jordan 6 Chrome, which is part of the Jordan Holiday 2022 lineup. So they already did the Dick's Sporting Goods The Dick's Sporting Goods, what is that? The wristbands. They just opened that this morning. So if you do live near a local DSG and you're looking for in-store reservations like the wristbands, they literally just did that this morning. So check your local DSG. You could actually check the site. If you check the site under Dick's Sporting Goods Jordan launches, I'll drop that actually in the chat. I'll drop the link in the chat. So here's the link to the Jordan launches. So you can check if your local DSG has it, if it's under the list. There's a bunch of stores though. A bunch of stores. North Carolina, Wisconsin, Michigan. Yeah, a bunch of places. So honestly, there's a pretty good chance your local DSG will have it. But yeah, if you don't hit in-store, Dick's Sporting Goods also will be doing it online at 10 alongside sneakers and all the other retailers. They'll probably load them up soon. Sometime this week, if not today or tomorrow, they'll load up the Jordan 6 Chromes. Which is not a bad pair. I actually like that Jordan 6. For a Jordan 6, that's definitely one of the better ones. Because it has like the OG kind of color. OG kind of color blocking. There's some pretty good, like even on sneakers alone, there's some pretty good stuff this week. Fruity Pebble, Dunk Lows, finally they loaded these up. So if you're looking for this pair, I think they're pretty fun. They're pretty fun looking pair. If you like Fruity Pebbles, definitely a cop for sure. But yeah, these are pretty cool. LeBron James logo on the back. Yeah, these are nice. I'd wear them. I'd honestly rock them. I can see why some people don't like them though. What do I have to do for the trophy room release? What do you have to do? You just gotta be on the trophy room site, which I'll drop the link in the chat now. Just be on the trophy room site for 10 a.m. Eastern. It's gonna be a first come first serve release. They should put up a password page. So if we refresh closer to like 9:30, a password page should go live. If not, though, it would just be here under new shop, new arrivals, or just on the home page when you refresh at 10. But yeah, just make sure you're on the site. If you have an account or you want to create an account, you could always log in too, just for a quicker checkout. But I don't believe you're going to need one. Any drops for Canada today? Just the trophy rooms if they do ship worldwide. If not, unfortunately, nothing for Canada. Because I'm thinking they'll do worldwide shipping for the trophy rooms, but it could be US only. So I guess we'll find out at 10. Did they post anything about a worldwide like shipping? Let me check. Maybe they posted on their IG. I must have missed it. Because I didn't see anything on their posts. Yeah, they just said in-store. So they had the in-store raffle. Online release. That's about it. Honestly, they didn't say anything. Nobody even commented it either, so I don't know if it's going to be worldwide. We'll have to see. I mean, I think Trophy Room does ship worldwide, so it should be. Because usually the raffles that they do online are worldwide shipping. But they might not load that much stock online. They might leave it US only. They might not even load that much. They definitely had more stock for the in-store release. Everyone's already saying like how trash this release is going to be. They might even just load up like 200 pairs online. It might be pretty bad. We'll see though. We'll see though. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I have no idea. I'm hoping it's good though. Like, I'm hoping it's a pretty smooth release, but honestly, I really don't think it will be. We'll go for them though. We'll try if we could even cop. But if you were in Orlando, it's probably your best chance for the in-store release. And there was a good amount of W's, but there wasn't a crazy amount of in-store W's for them. Like, there was definitely a good amount, but it wasn't anything too crazy. So I mean, I don't know. Stock might even not be too high in general for this pair. I have no idea. But yeah, going back to the sneakers releases, obviously you got Fruity Pebbles Dunks, you got the Zion Williamson Air Jordan 1 Lows, the Voodoos that are dropping on the 8th as well. So a lot of stuff dropping on the 8th. So November 8th, you got a bunch of releases. The Dunks. I have a feeling something's going to get delayed. One of these two could get delayed. If we're lucky, though, they probably won't. But something could get delayed. And then that's pretty much it. Like, all week, there's really nothing until Thursday. You got the Salehi Bembury Crocs on the 10th. And then on the 11th, you got some pretty good stuff. Midnight Navy Women's Jordan 11. They loaded up the Air Max 97 Silver Bullets if you're looking for a pair. Classic Air Max 97 colorway. And then you have the whole Eastside Golf collection as well, which is pretty dope. I don't know where the mids are. They have the Jordan 1 mids. I think those are on Nike app. Yeah, I think those are on the Nike app. But on sneakers, they have the Jordan 1 low and the Jordan 12 Eastside Golf dropping on the 12th, which is just Saturday coming up. And the whole apparel as well. So that's for this week. That's pretty much a whole rundown of this week. Nothing really too crazy, but a pretty solid week. They do have the DJ Khaled's loaded up. If anyone hit the shock drop on, when was it? Thursday, I believe. If anyone hit the shock drop, congrats. Good amount of W's on the shock drop. But yeah, Crimson Bliss, which is one of the two colorways releasing to the public, November 28th, which, when's that? That's a Monday. So, like, the last week of November. So, we'll see how that goes. Cyber Monday release. I believe they're going to load up the... I'm not sure if they're going to load up the other colorway, which is the white and purple colorway. That's another pair that's releasing to the public, and these are the only two colorways dropping to the public. Unless they delay that release to the to like December, they could drop that white and purple colorway in December. I have no idea, because right now I've really only been seeing everything about the Crimson Bliss colorway. Because there's one more, if you guys don't know, if you haven't seen them. I don't even know if they have them on here. Okay, yeah, they do. So it's like the sale colorway. Not the best picture, but you can kind of get it. Which, honestly, out of the two, I mean, they're both not bad. I know a lot of people aren't a huge fan of them. I don't think they're too bad. Out of the two, I mean, I prefer the white and sale one a little bit more. But honestly, this colorway is not too bad. It's like a nice salmon kind of pink, which is not bad. Ayo, Pluto, what's good? Mojo, I feel like we watched you grow up. You have a mustache now? I know. I gotta shave it. Compared to like my earlier videos, I've definitely grown up a lot. What does Canada got right now? Do we even have anything dropping? I haven't really checked what Canada's dropping. What was that? Oh. We're getting Fruity Pebbles on Tuesday. Oh, okay. We got the Why So Sads on the 10th. So, I mean, Canada's got some pretty good stuff. Jordan 7 Cardinals, which I don't think I've dropped in the US yet. There's another Jordan 7 dropping. They kind of, I don't know, they kind of have the same color scheme to the trophy rooms. Almost. The gold. Literally almost the same. The gold, you got the red. These aren't bad, though. I'm not a huge fan of the Jordan 7, but there's some colorways that I do like. The Why So Sads, I don't know if anyone was able to cop yesterday. Stock was pretty limited. With any SB that they're dropping on sneakers now, stock is pretty limited, but these are nice. I'll go for these on Sneakers Canada. I'll definitely go for these. I'll go for the Fruity Pebbles and these. I think the Fruity Pebbles are pretty cool. I think it comes in a special box and like all special packaging and stuff like that. But like even the laces have the Fruity Pebbles design. You think Kyrie's will go up now that Nike is done with him? I saw that. That's really big news. Kanye terminated from Adidas and now Kyrie suspended from Nike. They did say suspended though. They did say suspended. Does that mean he's like terminated, he's gone, or just suspended for like a period of time? Because I have no idea. They could take him back. But if I think Kyrie's will go up, I think some colorways probably will. I think definitely some colorways probably will, but not all of them. Because, I mean, aren't most Kyrie's usually just sitting on Nike app anyways? It was definitely some big news yesterday, though. Very big news. We'll see though. I don't know if they'll take him back, because like I said, it says suspended, but I don't know. Usually, like they don't take them back, but it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Did anyone hit on the M Leon doors? Those dropped yesterday. I tried going for them. Yesterday. But they sold out quick. They sold out. I don't even know if they're still on there. They sold out very quick. Yeah, they are. Like, I tried going for the suede colorway because I think the suede ones look pretty cool. Both pairs look nice, but I like the suede ones. I tried going for them, and then they sold out so quick, especially the suede colorway. I think they loaded sold out. Bots cooked. Bots cooked the Emily doors. But both colorways are nice. The suede and then the white leather. It's cool, though, they did something different with the suede. I think they should probably do that more often. That would be cool. Yeah, they literally got cooked. They did, like, there was a size 11. I think 11 and up was available. 9, 11 and up were all available for the leather colorway. I would have copped, but I don't think a 9 or 11 would fit me. So I didn't want to risk it. But yeah, I think the leather colorway was a little easier to cop than the suede. Everyone seemed to be going for the suede colorway, which I think it seems to be the more popular pair out of the two. But yeah, I think this collection is pretty dope. I swear they just dropped a collection in like June. I think they just dropped one in June with like the brown, the purple, the green. I haven't seen any leaks for any upcoming pairs yet. But I'm definitely looking forward to see some of the next like collections they're gonna drop for the 550s. Because this was part of the fall winter 2022 lineup. I think the ones they dropped in May, June were part of the spring summer. So we'll see what they drop for Spring Summer 2022. I'm definitely excited to, or sorry, 2023. Definitely excited to see what they drop for that. Undefeated drop the when did Undefeated drop? Undefeated drop the Miami Dunks or the ACUs? Oh, those are gone. They must have dropped at 8. They must have dropped at 8. They just randomly drop dunks, so you gotta be like really paying attention to the site. Because they dropped dunks, I think, yesterday or Thursday. What is your opinion on reps? My opinion on reps? Honestly, like, if I don't, like, it's really bad if someone's, like, selling it as new. But I feel like if you're knowing you're buying reps, maybe for whatever reason, like, maybe you can't afford the real pair, or I mean, for whatever reason. I mean, if you know you're buying reps and that's what you want, I mean, for sure. If maybe you can't afford it or something. But if people are getting scammed thinking they're buying a real pair, but it's actually reps, then that's kind of messed up, because you are paying the price for like what you're thinking is a legit pair, and then you end up getting scammed. That's when it's kind of like messed up. But I mean, if you're buying reps and that's what you want to do, I mean, that's totally fine. Personally, for me, I don't buy reps. I'm not a fan of that, but I mean, that's basically my opinion on them. Because it's getting like reps are really good now. Like, it's getting really scary. It's very easy to like get scammed. So like that's why it's always like know what you're buying, know what to check for as well, and know where you're buying from. Like, always buy from like a legit source or someone that you know for sure. So password page is up. Password page is up for trophy rooms. All right, password page is up. So you can put your email in if you just want, I guess, notification for when it goes up if you're not able to stay on the site. Here we are. Password page is up. So basically, if you don't know what the password page is, it loads up before the shoe releases. They do whatever they do on the back end. All we have to do is refresh at 10 a.m. And yeah, the shoe will load up on the main page. Hopefully it's worldwide shipping. I hope it is, because I really don't want to like end up seeing it's US only when I'm at checkout. That would suck. Um, I know people that buy reps because it's hard to get the real shoe. If I can't get the real shoe, then it wasn't meant. And I move on to the next pair. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, there's so many pairs dropping. There's so many pairs dropping. Like, you just move on to the next one. Honestly, that's exactly how I view it. Because literally, especially now in this year, there's a shoe like every other day. Like, if you don't hit trophy rooms today, you got the Zions on Tuesday, or the Fruity Pebbles on Tuesday, and then if you don't hit those, I mean, you literally have the Salehis. You got so many releases coming up. So I know a lot of people are going to be upset if they don't hit the Lost and Founds or Alma Meniere's, but those are going to be two very tough releases. you honestly probably have a better chance hitting the trophy, not the trophy room, sorry, the Lost and Founds than the Mummiers. Just because the Lost and Founds are gonna have a ton of stock. I think it's being like it's basically a GR release. I'm pretty sure it's a GR release, which is pretty crazy. So it's a GR release. Foot Locker, Finish Line, JD are loading them up already. So there's gonna be a ton of places. You're gonna have flex apps, the in-store reservations. Honestly, like to increase your chances of hitting, I would just say enter as many raffles as you possibly can for that pair. Enter as many raffles as you possibly can. Try like yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough, but I don't know. It's kind of weird because it's gonna be tough, but at the same time, you're gonna have a good chance of grabbing a pair. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. And at the end of the day, if you really do want a pair, and you're like willing to pay that resale price, it's not gonna be that high. Because like they're right now around 375, 400. So I feel like after the release, they'll probably drop even more. Of course, obviously. So I'm thinking they're going to settle around 250, 275 to 300. Which is not bad, really. It's a reasonable resale price that people are willing to pay. But yeah, like I said, full family sizing, Foot Locker, Champs, Finish Line, literally everywhere. There's going to be so many raffles opening up too. We got a little over 30 minutes. About 37 minutes till the trophy rooms drop at 10. Password page is live. So make sure you refresh your page to get the password page. All you got to do at 10 a.m. is just refresh, and then the shoe will load up. So that's all we got to do. Definitely excited for this release. Like, this could go either two ways. It could be a pretty solid release where stock's good and stuff, or the release could be pretty trash. Which, that's what everyone's saying. The release is probably going to be pretty trash, so I don't know. A password page going up is a good sign. That's all I'm going to say. A password page going up is a good sign already. Because when you don't see a password page up, basically means the release is going to get absolutely botted and cooked. So it's definitely a good sign we're getting a password page up. If it is US only, in a way that's going to be better for anyone in the US because you guys will have a better chance at copying. If it is worldwide shipping, then these will be obviously pretty tough because everybody's going to be going for them. So, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it ends up going. A lot of Jordan releases have gotten leaked. Like next summer 2023, spring summer 2023 for Jordan is going to be insane. It's going to be insane. Next year in general is looking really good. We'll see what Yeezy does. That's something I'm interested in seeing. We'll see what Adidas does with the Yeezy line. What I've been hearing, I don't know if anyone has heard this yet, but from what I've been hearing, so basically Adidas is going to be, they have like the patent to the 350, I think the 750, I believe the 700, the 500. So they have a patent to like a good amount of pairs. So they're basically going to be taking those pairs and just removing the Yeezy branding from them. And it's just going to be the Adidas 350, I think they're going to call it or something. Whatever they call it. But yeah, it's just going to be Yeezys without the Yeezy branding. So it's just going to be like Adidas' shoe, pretty much. That's what I've been hearing. I don't know how true that's going to be. But it makes sense in a way. If they have the patent and stuff to those specific models. We'll see what Ye does too. We'll see what his next move is. What's next for him. That was crazy news, though. Crazy news. I'm actually hoping to grab a pair of these. I'm actually hoping to grab a pair of the trophy rooms because I've never had a pair of Jordan 7s. I've never owned a pair. So this would be a pretty dope pair to get. But I mean, trophy room's done some pretty good pairs in the past, especially the 5s. The 5s are one of my favorite. The ice blues. It's like a very, it's not even, it's like a very light blue. Like an ice blue. Then they've done like the 16s, the 17s, the 23s. The F and F pair was crazy too, but these aren't that bad. The classic trophy room colorways. I think this pair is pretty cool. I don't think this pair is gonna bring back hype for the Jordan 7 at all. It's just gonna be just this pair, but like there are some nice Jordan 7s coming up. You got the Cardinal Jordan 7s. There's, I think the Raptor 7s are also set to be restocking unless they delayed those. Because those were set to be dropping, I think, end of this year. Hey, Sleepy, what's good? Good morning. Is anyone passing on the trophy rooms today? Is anyone just completely passing on them? Because I feel like there definitely are some people who are going to pass on them. I know a lot of, like, there's a lot of people who aren't a huge fan of Jordan 7s or maybe this colorway. You're passing? Yeah. I can definitely see a lot of people passing on these for sure. And even if people are passing, I feel like a lot of people will be just going for them to try to resell. If I get a pair, I'll definitely rock them for sure. If we could even cop, honestly. If we could even cop. Because we'll see how, like, these are apparently going to be pretty limited. So we got 30 minutes though, so password page is live for anyone wondering. Were you planning to cop on? Trophy Room. Trophy Room seems to be the only place releasing, but I'm glad you asked that because I think Sneakers is going to be getting a release coming up soon. I believe Sneakers is going to be getting a release. I'm not sure how soon, but I'd expect in like by the end of November we should have these loaded up on Sneakers, if not already dropped. Unless maybe if Sneakers doesn't get a release, and these are going to be pretty limited. But I think they're definitely putting a good amount of stock aside for a separate Sneakers release. which is also, if you don't hit today, you still have another chance for these. Honestly, I'd expect the sneakers release to probably be next week. Like, maybe as soon as next week. Did I cop the Tefras? Unfortunately, no. I did see those dropped. They did like a shock drop on, what is JD? Was it just JD or JD and Finish Line? Unfortunately, I couldn't though because it was JD Sports US only, so I wasn't able to cop. If they dropped them in Canada though, I definitely would have picked up a pair. Tefras are really nice. I saw there was a good amount of W's though, which was nice. Some people definitely copped, so that was nice to see. I mean, are they even allowed? Were they even allowed to drop the Tefras? Adidas told all boutiques and retailers to just cancel, like not release anything. So I guess they just tried to get rid of some stock or all the stock they had left over of those, which is pretty crazy. It sucks though, cause like there were so many nice Yeezys coming up that we're probably never gonna see the release of, or we could see the release just without the Nike, or sorry, without the Yeezy branding. But like, are these even on here? I was really looking forward to these, which I think they were supposed to drop. What was it? This month? I think it was this month. Are they even on here? Yeah. I really wanted to see the release of these. This was like, I mean, I was looking forward to all the slides coming up, but this was one of the slides I was really looking forward to. Like, this is probably going to be the biggest Yeezy release of this month. Why did it say September 30th? But yeah, these were set to drop. It was like last month or this month. I think they were set to drop. Or maybe even they would have dropped in December. Who knows? We were supposed to see these. We were also supposed to see the a restock of the 350 V2 Onyx. We're supposed to see the 500 Utility Blacks restock as well this month. A lot of stuff was going to drop this month. A lot of stuff. Like in November and December, we're going to be crazy for Yeezy. Like the last Yeezy, and I'm so glad I was able to cop, and I'm glad a lot of people were able to cop. What are they calling them? The Jade? Or the Salt? The Salt 350s. The last Yeezy release. Last Yeezy 350 V2. I guess that last 350 with Yeezy branding. Unless they do one more. But for right now, this is the last pair. So, I mean, I'm just glad, you know, people were able to cop this pair. It was a good amount of stock, too. Which I didn't even realize. They literally, it's almost the same colorway as the Salt 700s. It's basically a 350 version of the Salt 700 V1s. Which is crazy. And the Salt 500s. And the Desert Boot Salts. They literally did a... Wow, I didn't even realize that. That's pretty cool. Some MX slides, maybe 350s, 380s, and MX, bro. Did you see the white with orange 380s? I didn't. The white and orange 380s? Maybe I did. Maybe I did on Twitter, but I can't remember right now. I just know there were so many pairs set to drop. I saw there's one more Yeezy, like Yeezy branding 350 V2. I know there's one more that they're saying is gonna drop. I think what is it, December or something. It's gonna drop soon, I believe. One more pair with Yeezy branding, but I don't really know if they can do that, if they're even allowed. They were amazing looking. Did it get leaked? Like, is it out there? Let me see if I can search it up. We didn't get them dark belugas. I forgot about that. Yeah. My dad really wanted a pair of those. I was waiting for those. I was gonna grab a pair for him of the dark belugas. I think those were supposed to drop. Was it November or December? I think they were actually set for December. I think that was gonna be the holiday 350 V2 because we always get like a big restock of a 350 V2 in December. Last year was the beluga V2s. What was it, the 1.0s? This pair right here, pretty much. But the beluga reflectives right here. We got these last year in 2020. We got the bread 350s, and that was it so far. So it's like, yeah, it's definitely, I don't even know if they have them up here. No, they don't even have them. But yeah, there was a lot of pairs coming up. Eastplay had him on IG. Let me check. Well, I know this is the pair that was supposed to drop right here. This is the pair that was supposed to drop. So yeah, these are going to release this holiday season. So this could be the last 350. Unless they just take off the Yeezy branding. It's just going to be like an Adidas 350. But this is pretty cool. Like all gray pair, which is pretty clean. But you said it was on Yeezy Influence IG or Yeezy Supply IG? Let's see. Yeezy Influence? Was it this pair? We're also supposed to see these too. That's crazy. The MX Blue or whatever they were to call these, the MX Clay Brown. Not sure. But yeah, we're supposed to see these. I was looking forward to these. The blue looked pretty cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, they were gonna restock these. There were so many pairs. Like November is always a huge month for Yeezy. November, December is always like towards the end of the year is always a big month for really sneaker releases in general. So yeah, it's definitely it's definitely tough for sure. We'll see what I'm excited to see what happens going forward now. Like we'll see what what Ye does. We'll see what Adidas does going forward. We're not going to be getting as many Yeezy models releasing if Adidas does what they're going to do with like releasing certain Yeezys without the Yeezy branding. But I mean, they have the patent to the 350, which is their main pair. I believe the 700. I think V1 or V2 or maybe both. And then they also have the 750s. They got the 350 V1, like the Turtle Dove and Pirate Blacks, like that. So they got a patent to a good amount. I think someone posted it, actually. Let me see if I could find it. It was somewhere. I think Just Fresh Kickz posted it. Yeah, here it is. So I don't know if this is all of it. This might just be like a little bit of the pairs they actually have a full like the patent to. But so these are owned by Adidas. So you got the 750. You got the 350. What are these? Just the three? I think yeah. These are all just the 350. 350 V1. The Foam Runner. They also have it. 700 V3. Foam Runner's a big one. The V2. And maybe, I don't know about the V1. Maybe not the V1. But no 500s. Are these like the desert boots? I don't know what those are. Are those the desert boots or are those like the, is that something we haven't seen yet? Yeah, I think that's desert boot. Yeah, that's definitely desert boot. Also, there wasn't there a third pair that went with the 350 Salt pack? There was the Granite 350. So it was the Salt, Slate, and the Granite, which I don't even know if it's on here. No, it's not. But yeah, the Salt, Slate, and the Granite was the all like gray pair. So like this is like a tint of blue, like a jade. You had the Slate, which was like a beige kind of brown, and then you had the Granite, which was like a dark gray. So yeah, you still had one more pair, which was set to drop, which sucks they couldn't complete like the whole collection of that, because this was kind of like the core black pack that we got with the red stripes, dazzling blue, and the Oreos, but just with some newer colorways that we're seeing for the first time. But unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna see the release of the Granite pair. But we got 15 minutes. Trophy room. Password page is still up. I'll drop the link in the chat again. If anybody wants it, links in the chat. Password page is up. So all you got to do is just refresh in 15 minutes at 10 a.m. And then it should load you right into the site. I'd love to cop this pair, though. I mean, the details on it is really good. The details on this pair. Any trophy room pair, the quality is really good. Details on it is really good, so. I'm just wondering if that gray without the branding are replacing the Granite. That's what I'm thinking, too, because that pair is very similar to the Granite. It's like almost the same colorway as the Granite, but like the newer version with the new stripe. The translucent stripe instead of the 350 V2 branding on the stripe, like the OG styles. So that's a good point. I didn't even realize that. They could do stuff like that, like colorways that we were gonna see released, but like more of a maybe Adidas version, I guess. I guess you can say that. Just without Yeezy branding. I don't even think they're allowed to put 350 V2, like SPLY 350 on the side. I don't think they're allowed to do that either. So I don't even think we're gonna see any more Yeezys with that. It might just all be the translucent stripe. It's definitely something we're gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen. I don't think we'll see any Yeezys until maybe mid or late February. Maybe March, if we're lucky. Because by the time they do all these new production pairs now, they got to still figure out what they're going to do and stuff. It's probably going to take a little while. I would think they'd start fresh in 2023, though. Like January, February. How does it work? Do I just pick a size and try to check out? Yeah, basically. So it's just a regular first come, first serve online release. So kind of like the Salehi drops. You just refresh at 10. No passwords needed for this, like the Salehi drops. But yeah, just refresh at 10. Pick your size. The shoe will be on the main page once you refresh. So click on it, pick your size. You'll be put in the checkout queue, and it should give you like your estimated wait time. If you get through, you'll load into the checkout page, fill out your info, and yeah, then you should be redirected if you're still good and there's no inventory issues. You'll be redirected, and then it will say order confirmed, and you're good. Just make sure you get your confirmation email if you do end up hitting. Just be sure to get confirmation email. The last thing you want is to get an email saying your order's canceled. So just be sure to keep checking. If you are charged, like make sure you check your bank and stuff. If you are charged, you should be good. It might take them a little while to send out confirmation email. Sometimes it comes in right away. Sometimes it takes a little while. Do you know why there's so many Jordans? Basically, got all up to the 20s, like Jordan models. I don't know. There's a lot of Jordan models though. You got up to like, yeah, like you said, the 20s. What's the latest one? I know they dropped one pretty recently. The 35th? Jordan 35? The heck? That's crazy. The Jordan 35. What does that look like? Oh. No, there's no... I think they're on 36, aren't they? Or 37. Yeah, no. There's no way it's 35. Yeah, it's 37. Yeah. That's crazy. Do they release like a new model every year or every few years or something? Like when's the 38 gonna come out? I'd assume every year, right? Every year, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's pretty cool though. They're still like going all the way up. They're almost at 40, which is crazy. 40 Jordan models. We got 10 minutes though. 10 minutes. We'll see how this release goes. This could be over really quick, to be honest. This could be over very quick. From what I'm seeing, it looks like everyone's just going for the trophy rooms to flip them. Doesn't look like a lot of people are going to be going for personal. Let me know in the chat. Are you guys going for personal? Are you flipping, or are you just passing overall? We'll see if we can even grab a pair, honestly, because these could be very limited. I thought stock would be pretty good. Looks like the in-store stock was very good. But for the online release, they might just keep majority of the stock for the sneakers release. They might not even drop that much for trophy room site, which sucks, but... Passing, personal. If Jordan still played, that would be what model he'd be on. LeBron is on 20 when he retires. They could continue every year afterwards. Yeah, I saw they just released the LeBron 20s. Those are pretty nice. But okay. They definitely are still gonna like once LeBron retires, they're still gonna continue it like the Jordan model for sure. That's what I think they're gonna do. Because the LeBron model is pretty popular. It is pretty popular. Not as popular as Jordan, obviously, but like it still is a very popular model. I heard Grinches were coming back. Uh, I mean, maybe. I didn't hear anything so far about that, but honestly, if they do restock Grinches, I think probably this December around Christmas. That would make sense. I'm sure they still have leftover stock of the Grinches for sure. They definitely do have leftover stock. I think people are already like putting pairs for sale of the trophy rooms. If you go on eBay, there's already pairs for sale. I guess that's anybody who hit on the in-store release in Orlando. Because winners were selected yesterday. I guess pickup was yesterday as well. They're going for like $800 though. People have them for sale for like $700-800, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. We'll see. I mean, after the release, we'll check resale. If they are limited, definitely they'll go up for sure. They'll stay around like 400 or 500. But I mean, if stock's good, I don't think these will stay this high at all. I really can't see them staying this high. I mean, like going off past trophy room releases. I mean, even like the Jordan 5, like all trophy room releases are limited. All trophy room releases. So I really can't see them making this pair like widely available. And we know how trophy room releases are too, so I mean, I'm not expecting like a really good release today. We'll see though. I just hope there's some people who are able to cop. Hope these don't tank like Khaled 5s. Those did tank, didn't they? I didn't really even check the resale on those. I mean, they didn't really tank. They didn't really tank. That's pretty crazy still. After the sneakers release, these will definitely come down for sure. But it's still like pretty good. $500? That's crazy. These will come down for sure. Probably pretty close to retail after the sneakers release. So we'll see though. I feel like one of these two colorways will be a little more limited than the other because these are the only two colorways releasing to the public. The other 2 or 3 colorways are friends and family. So the blue and the purple colorway are friends and family, unfortunately. Which those were like my 2 favorite colorways, the blue pair and the purple pair. How many pairs are there total? Okay, so there's 4 pairs total. So the purple and blue are friends and family, and then the white, the sail and purple, and then the salmon pink are releasing to the public. Before the shock drop, they were going for 1,000 to 1,200. Now they're going for 5. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's how it's going to be after the actual release on November 28th. They'll come down. I think Khaled 5s will probably stay around they're going for like 5 now. They'll probably stay around, honestly, like 3 to 350. Retail's 225. They're dropping on the 28th. They'll probably stay around 300 to 350. They're not going to come down too low. It depends on stock. If stock is pretty high, they'll probably come close to retail, maybe 275 lowest. But they'll definitely won't come down below retail. White pair is definitely better. I prefer the white pair as well. I do prefer the white pair as well, but I don't think either pair is bad. I like them both. The white pair is clean, though. The white with the purple. Mojo Magic on deck. Hopefully. I don't even know if that would help with this release today. We got 2 minutes, though. We'll see how it goes. If you actually can't even log in now. I don't think you need to log in, but if you were able to log in before, that might have been better. Just so you could have your account. But I really don't think you're going to need an account. If anybody's looking for the Tide, Salehi Bembry Crocs, Atmos is dropping at 11. Atmos is dropping at 11 a.m., so I'll pull that up. I think they actually have the Salehi sitting right now. So if you're looking for pairs of the Kuwita or the Tide, right now they have the Kuwita colorway sitting in, all colorways. Or no, not all of them. Most sizes are sitting. But the Tide colorway, which is the blue pair, is going to be dropping at 11. All right, here we go. Let's see. Just all you got to do is just refresh at 10. Just refresh at 10. And it should load up right on the main page. But let's see. Hopefully it's worldwide shipping. Hopefully it's worldwide shipping. I'd say start refreshing now. The stream's a bit delayed, so make sure you're looking at your own clock. Because you want to be pretty quick on these. Alright, refresh, it's 10. What the heck? There you go. Where is it? Under shop? Try shop. Where is it? Oh, okay, yeah, just refresh. Keep refreshing. No, what? No products. The heck? Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty crap release. It literally says there's no products. Keep refreshing though. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, like it literally says there's no products. What? There's nothing here. Okay, wait. Yeah, they're loading it. They're loading it slowly. It's just the shorts, though. Okay, there's the shoes. Jeez. Alright, there's a CAPTCHA. It's not a hard CAPTCHA, though. Pretty straightforward. No box drawing CAPTCHAs today. Alright, we're in the checkout queue. I got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. If shipping's crazy, though, I'm honestly going to pass. Like, if they're going to run me for $50 in shipping, I'm not even going to bother. Shop now on home. Yeah, it's available now. Keep refreshing. It should say shop now on the homepage, and you should You'll be able to see it on there. They didn't have them loaded before, though. So yeah, just make sure you keep refreshing. I'll drop the link in the chat. Links in the chat for anyone looking for them. Straight to, I think that's directly to the shoe. Let me know your wait times. Let me know your wait times in the chat. You got 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute right now. We'll see what happens. Sold out. Yeah, sold out. That sucks. Sold out. Damn, that's unfortunate. You got 6 minutes? I think it's cooked now. It's cooked anyways. Did anyone cop? I think bots just cooked this release, to be honest. Wait, it says available now. They're playing us. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, it just came back in stock for everyone, I guess, as well. I'm not sure what's going on. I have no idea what they're doing. Let's see if this even works. It might still be glitched out. Yeah. Like, it literally, 9 minutes to load sucked. Yeah. It didn't even load up. Didn't even load up at first. It says sold out for me now. I don't know what's going on. Stay in queue, though. If it still says sold out, stay in queue. They could restock pairs. Yeah, no, it's done. Stock problems. Let me see if I can add another size. Are there any other sizes available? Okay, let's try. Oh, no, it's cooked. Yeah, no, it's cooked. Literally cooked. Everything. They're restocking some sizes, though. Is it gone? Like, you literally can't even... You can't even add them. Yeah, no, it's all gone. They're doing live restocks, but I think it's impossible. Yeah. Like, I keep trying to add, like, there was a 10.5 that was just there. Yeah, no, I think it's cooked. I think it's cooked, because I tried adding a 10.5. It literally kept saying sold out in my shopping bag, so... Yeah, I think it's cooked. Keep refreshing, though. They could restock some sizes, but I think it's all done now. They were doing, like, live restocks, though, because it restocked while I was in checkout queue. If anyone was able to cop, congrats. That's a big W for sure. Very big W. Looks like there are actually some W's. That was tough, though. Very tough. Are they restocking? No. Yeah, I think that's it for the restocks. I think the best thing was to buy with Apple Pay. It was. It definitely was. That's what I'm seeing. All the W's I'm seeing right now are from Apple Pay. So if you want Apple Pay or even Shop Pay, that definitely seemed to be the way to go. Like the undefeated method. The undefeated way. On undefeated, definitely the best way to go as well is Shop Pay, Apple Pay. Yeah, that was tough. Very tough. At first, it wasn't even loaded up. Literally was not even loaded up. Like, it took a good minute or two to actually load up the shoe. because they slowly, it's like they didn't have it loaded up. I think they slowly loaded up the apparel and then the shoes loaded up after, which is kind of crazy. Apple Pay and Shop Pay were the way to go, though, for sure. Like, it literally doesn't let you though. Like, you add to cart and it just keeps saying that. So it's very tough to try to hit on the restocks that they're doing. Is this the only site? Unfortunately for today, it is. Keep an eye out for a sneakers release though. I'm thinking they'll do a sneakers release probably within like the next few weeks. What do you think these sevens will do good? I know majority of the stock was in store, but I didn't expect these to fly. It makes me wonder. Yeah, majority of the stock was for the in-store raffle in Orlando. Definitely majority of the stock, but I think they set aside a good amount of stock for the sneakers release, which will probably also be very tough to cop off as well if they end up doing one. I think these will do pretty good, honestly. Any Trophy Room Jordan collab does really good. These will probably, they'll most likely come down a little bit for sure. I think they'll probably stay around like 450, 4 to 450. That was horrible. It was. It was. For manual users, it was pretty tough. I feel like some manual users were able to cop if you went Shop Pay, Apple Pay. But honestly, I don't think anybody really expected that. That was very tough. I don't even, like, who knows how much stock they even loaded up. They might have been like 200 pairs loaded up on the site. Marcus Jordan backdoors percent, 80% of them. That's what everyone's saying. Everyone's saying they backdoored him. Literally, your best chance of grabbing a pair was in store. That was your best chance. I don't know. I was somewhat kind of expecting this to happen, but in a way, I thought I didn't. I don't know. It's definitely very tough, though, for sure. I just hope if they end up doing a sneakers release, stock is somewhat good. It will definitely probably be a better chance to cop on a sneakers release if they end up doing one. Let's see, is there any... I mean, I've seen some W's, but nothing really too crazy. Yeah, I mean, there's some. Total came to around like 250, 240, 250. So that's not even too bad. $17 shipping. That's pretty crazy. Was anyone in the chat able to hit? I don't think anyone was able to. I do think that majority of the W's though came from anybody who used Apple Pay or Shop Pay. That seems to be like the best way to go. Did you win ALD 550s? I didn't, unfortunately. I didn't even, wasn't able to enter for them. I forgot again. I gotta do it right away when it opens next time, honestly. Because, like, I'm not able to do it, like, when the raffle opens, and then I leave it, and then I end up forgetting to enter, so. And it sucks, too, because I saw so many W's, so, like, if I entered, it definitely was a good chance maybe I could have grabbed the pair. I did try yesterday when they dropped first come, first serve, though, but that was near impossible. Like, the suede pair loaded up, sold out, and then the white leather pair had, like, a size 9 and 11 available. The suede pair definitely seemed to be the more popular pair, though. I'm just glad there was a good amount of W's. I'm just glad a lot of people were able to cop. They were open for 3 days, Mojo. I know that. That's why. I don't know. I literally like left it thinking I was gonna enter. I was gonna enter on like Tuesday or Wednesday morning or something, and I forgot. It honestly sucks. Like I've done that multiple times. So I did that for the Tom Sachs release as well. Like I really gotta enter when the raffle opens from now on. I'm not leaving it anymore. Definitely the next ALD release, though, for sure. Leftover pairs sat for a bit on the white pair yesterday. I was surprised. Yeah, there was some sizes. Unfortunately, nothing that would fit me, though. Like, I was going to get a 9, but a 9 would have been... I feel like a 9 would have been a little too snug. I'm definitely wanting, like, grab more 550s, though. I do have the cream black pair. I definitely want to add some more 550s to the collection, for sure. There's one pair that I might actually grab. It's like the indigo suede. I don't know if it's on here. Yeah, it is. These are fire. I like these. These are fire. But like, this pair's clean. Really clean pair. Do they have the other pair? Yeah, they do. Okay. Wow, how is this? Oh, who spent $500 on a size 5? What the heck? Are you going for the Salehi Black Crocs that's coming up? For sure. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to try for those in class, though, but I'm still going to try for them. That's, like, probably my favorite Salehi Bembry Crocs colorway so far. That's one pair I've been waiting for a while. I have the Stratus colorway, definitely wanting to cop the Sasquatch colorway. Since they did that shop or the pop-up shop in Paris, I've been waiting for that pair, so I'm definitely excited. I don't think resale is going to be too high either. Like right now, it's nothing too crazy. So I feel like even after the release, maybe I'll pay resale. It's going to be, I don't think it's going to be too high. Like they're really nothing too crazy now. After the release, I think it'll probably be very similar to Urchin or Stratus. Maybe even a little bit lower. But yeah, this pair's fire. But this is, yeah, definitely one release I'm looking forward to next week. I'm looking forward to the Fruity Pebbles Dunk Low, which I know a lot of people have been waiting for a very long time. The Zion Jordan 1s, another pair that is very popular. So yeah, a lot of pairs coming up. This is not a bad week. Like, it's not a bad week coming up. You got, on Friday is a pretty good day. You got the classic Air Max 97 Silver Bullets. OG colorway. Midnight Navy 11s, which they did the shock drop and sold out very quick. So we'll see now on the drop on Friday if it sells out. It's kind of crazy that they did the sneaker shock drop and these sold out like instantly. But when they drop on Friday, they're going to be sitting on a bunch of sites. So if you're looking for a pair of these, it shouldn't be too tough. Eastside Golf Collection on Saturday. Pretty cool collection. They got the Jordan 1 mids on Nike app, I believe. And then you got the Jordan 1 lows on sneakers and stuff. So stock has been very high for these recent Salehi Crocs. Colorways have been sitting at stores, so since it's black, they'll have even higher stock. They'll definitely have high stock for sure, but I feel like since it's a triple black colorway, it will probably be a little tougher than like the Tide or the Kuwata or Cobbler colorway. But yeah, you're right. Stock has been very high for like the recent colorways. Like the Kuwata is sitting right now on, in some sizes, on Atmos, and then they're just about to drop the Tide colorway on at 11. I think it has to do with the colorway is not everyone's favorite, and stock has also been very, very high. We'll see how it goes, though. I'm sure a bunch of retailers are going to get it. But it looks like they're done. Doesn't look like they're restocking any more sizes. I think that's it for the trophy rooms. That seems to be it. At least we got the next release. We saved money for the next release, I guess, so. Anyone going for anything this upcoming week? We do have some pretty good releases. Pretty solid week. Nothing crazy, but it's a pretty solid week. What's up, Mojo? Remember me? Absolutely. Absolutely. I remember everyone in the chat, pretty much. Did anyone else's Yeezy Gap hoodie get delayed? If anyone copped the Yeezy Gap hoodie, when was it? October 19th or something? Did it get delayed for anyone else? Because mine, like, I got an email saying it's delayed. I don't know how long it's going to get delayed. I've already been waiting a while for it, though. Like, October 19th is taking a long time, but it's alright. It's definitely worth the wait, though. It's pretty crazy, because, like... What's this? Yeah, they literally... they loaded them on sneakers already. They loaded them on sneakers, so if you're looking for trophy rooms, if you're looking for another chance at the trophy rooms, you got another chance on November 9th. So it's not a long wait at all. I thought they were gonna load them up like at least within a week or something, but they're quick with it already. Already loading it up. So November 9th via sneakers. That's next Wednesday. That's literally next Wednesday. That's crazy. Is it just, yeah, it's just adult sizing. Okay. I don't think a lot of people knew it was going to release on sneakers. We do have another chance, so that's good. Another chance via sneakers. But I don't even, like, is stock going to be good for sneakers, though? Or is it going to be, like, it is a draw. It is going to be a draw. I don't think stock's going to be super high, but I mean, maybe they set aside a good amount of stock. That's possible. They could have set aside a good amount of stock for the sneakers release. Maybe that's why Showroom didn't, have that much stock. You'll definitely have a better chance on sneakers than you did on the Trophy Room release today. Hey Mojo, will Yeezy drop anything like shoes this month because Ye broke up with Adidas? Nothing this month, unfortunately. Nothing this month. Looks like Adidas is gonna start making like Yeezys without Yeezy branding, so it's gonna be called like I guess the Adidas 350, Adidas 700, and stuff like that. They're not actually gonna have Yeezy branding. I believe they're gonna start doing that in 2023. So unfortunately, I don't think we're getting any Yeezy releases for the rest of this month. Rest of this month and rest of this year, we're not really going to be getting anything. If stock is, I think stock honestly might be below like 3K on sneakers. These might be very limited on sneakers. I feel like you might have a little bit of a better chance than the Trophy Room site. Possibly. But it's still going to be very tough. Very, very tough. Dang, I was hoping for those Granite 350s. Those were clean. Yeah, that was supposed to be the last 350 of the pack. Supposed to be the last 350 of the that 350 pack. We got the Salt, the Slate, and there's going to be the Granite. They do have this other gray 350 dropping, which might be the last 350 with Yeezy branding. And I don't know if that's going to be maybe a replacement for the Granite with like the newer. Maybe it's going to have no Yeezy branding and be like the newer Adidas 350s. I'm not sure what they're going to do. But I'm definitely kind of excited to see what they're going to do, though. Excited to see how they're going to release them, what they're going to do. It's going to be a big change for sure. Very big change. But it's not just the Granite. So we were going to get the, what was it? We were going to get the Azura Yeezy slides. We were going to get a bunch of 350s, the 500 utility blacks, the dark belugas in December. Like this month and next month, we're going to be absolutely crazy. Is the 9th a Wednesday? Yeah, that's a Wednesday. So that's literally this upcoming Wednesday. So good luck to anyone. I don't know if they loaded them up in Canada. It might just be a US drop. If they loaded them in Canada, though, then I'll definitely try. Yeah, no, nothing. Oh, we could try Cardinals. In Canada, we get Cardinals. That's it. No trophy rooms. Just Cardinals 7s. What's your favorite shoe to cop this month? This month? That's a good question. Well, this month we got some good stuff. We got Ama Manier Force, and we got the Jordan 1 Lost and Found. So I'd say those two are two pairs I'm really, really looking forward to. But I'm looking forward to, this week alone, I'm looking forward to the Soleil Bembry Crocs. The Sasquatch colorway, which is the triple black pair. But this month is a big month for sure. November, December are always very big months for sneaker releases. And like for those Jordan 1 high lost and founds, there's so many early pairs already that I like stock's gonna be insane. If anybody is looking for the Saliki Crocs, they're dropping the blue Tide colorway at 11 on Atmos. So they have sizes sitting of this colorway. They have sizes sitting right now of this colorway, but they're going to have the Tide colorway dropping. So if you're looking for any a pair of that. Honestly, the best, I think the Sasquatch might be the best colorway. It honestly might be. Of all the colorways dropping, it might be the best one. I don't know why this one's loaded up. This player's not releasing, if anyone's wondering. Saliki already said they're not releasing. This is like the Real Tree camo pair. It's not releasing apparently, unless he would just said it to throw people off, but he said they're not releasing. There's some good colorways though. Like, there's not that many colorways if you think about it. There's not a crazy amount. Well, there's some good ones. Like the Sasquatch and the Stratus right now are my two favorite, and the Manemsha. But the more recent ones like Cobbler, Tide, and Kuwitsa aren't bad. Not my favorite though. Like, they're not the easiest to wear. They're very loud colorways. But if you're a fan of loud, bright colorways, you'll probably like these. They're nice for the summer though. Nice for the summer. And they're very low too, like very, if you're just looking for a pair, like literally 70, 80 bucks for the Kuwitsa colorway, which is crazy. That's below retail. If the Sasquatch colorway goes below retail, I'll be pretty shocked. I don't think it will, but I'll be pretty shocked if it goes even very like near retail. I'll be shocked. They got to load up the Lost and Found soon as well. That's going to be huge when they load those up. It's going to be very big. But they got to load them up very soon because right now they got up to the 28th, I believe. Yeah, November 28th. So they got to load up the Lost and Found soon. Honestly, I would not be shocked if they load them up this week. They have to load them up this week. Or early next week. But I think they'll load them up sometime this week, honestly. Maybe this upcoming Thursday or Friday. So Lost and Found's coming soon. Once they load them up, we could be getting a shock drop for the Lost and Founds on sneakers. Definitely an early shock drop, maybe a sneakers pass as well, because there's so much stock that there's no way they're just gonna do only a release on sneakers. They're gonna do a early shock drop just like they did for the DJ Khaled 5s, and they're also gonna do probably a sneakers pass before or after the release. Because there's apparently like over 500k pairs, which is insane. I think that's it though. There's really nothing else dropping. Like, we got the sneakers release coming up for these. These are cooked. That's about it. But Nike's been going crazy with their releases. Like you've been getting like this week alone. I don't know since Ye left or since Adidas got rid of Ye, Nike's been going crazy. They've been releasing like dunks every day. They've been doing shock drops and stuff every day. The only problem is the stock that they're releasing the stock that they're releasing for these shock drops aren't anything too crazy though. It's not like everyone's hitting or like there's a good amount of W's. There's really not, which kind of sucks. Even the apparel's dropping too. All right. Yeah, the apparel's also dropping. The apparel, I didn't even see the apparel. Let's check out the apparel. Woven jacket's pretty dope. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It's not gonna load. The shorts are nice. Is that it? That's not bad. Do they have a jacket for this pair? I don't know. Like, I don't think they do. I think there's more though. There should be a t-shirt. I thought there was a tee. Is it just all the same? Yeah. Honestly, the shorts aren't bad. They definitely match the shoes and stuff. Like, the whole apparel matches the shoe. These shorts are clean, though. Even the windbreaker's pretty dope. Yeah, not bad. These actually don't look that bad, though. Like, the more I look at them, the more they're growing on me, for sure. But they look very similar to, like... Don't they look similar to, like, Olympic 7s? I mean, kind of. They look kind of similar to Olympic 7s. Cardinal 7s, they look similar. In a way. Just without, like, the bright red. Well, I mean, what? They have to... I mean... You might even be better off if you hit off sneakers, because you'll get them before the pairs come in from Trophy Room. I think Trophy Room said like 7 to 10 business days. So you'll probably get them around the same time or before those pairs arrive, which is not bad. I'm just waiting for them to send out info for the Ama Maniers. Like, obviously, Lost and Founds will be first, and then Ama Manier 4s. They said the 12s are dropping this month too, but I don't think they're going to drop the Ama Manier 12s and the 4s in the same month. I think the 12s will probably release before the 4s. Something will get pushed to December, though. I feel like they already got delayed. They were supposed to drop on the 19th, actually, same day as the Lost and Founds, but they had to delay them. So I feel like either the Ama Manier Jordan 12s or Ama Manier 4s, or maybe even both, will get pushed to December. There's no way they're going to drop two collabs in the same month. No way. Unless they drop one soon. They could drop the 12s soon, like early November, and then late November they drop the 4s, but I feel like we would have got info by now about that. So I don't know. It's kind of like there's really not that much info on those right now. All we know recently, I know Z Sneaker has posted that they got delayed. That's the only info we've really gotten on them. Is the apparel sitting on here? Is the apparel? Even the apparel sold out. Even the apparel sold out. Everything. Literally everything except the shorts. The practice shorts, which are pretty basic to be honest. Oh, 10 to 14 days for processing and shipping? Jeez, that's quite a while. It's not bad though. Does anyone know, was it even worldwide shipping? Or was it just US only? So I wasn't even able to get to checkout to even check. So, Atmos is going to be releasing the Salehi Bembury Crocs in the Tide colorway coming up now at 11. So they posted about it on their IG. So they'll be dropping that at 11 a.m. Eastern in about 20 minutes. So this colorway. Retails 85. 85. They have the Kubica colorways. Looks like a lot of the sizes are sold out. There's a 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's it. 9, 10, 11, 12 are available for this colorway. The Kubica. But they're going to be dropping this pair. Honestly, like the last few releases of the Salehi Crocs have been very, very high in stock. Like this pair released literally everywhere. This pair also released everywhere. And then the Cobbler colorway released everywhere. Like it's insane. And there's been a lot of W's on them too. And don't forget this month we still got the what are they called? The Huff SB Dunk Low wider release. So I'm not sure how they're gonna do that. But apparently they're gonna be having a wider release for that. I think it's gonna be via raffle or via maybe like a first come first serve drop or something. But they will be having a wider release this month. They said a global release, so I'm thinking they'll probably do like a full on raffle via their site. Or open some sort of raffle that's global. Or they'll just be dropping on like Sneakers Canada, Sneakers US, Sneakers EU. But this month is crazy, so definitely got to save our money for this month. Absolute insane month. And December's going to be even crazier. Like right now, there's not really that many releases that we, like, no way. No way. I swear they're listening. There's no way they just loaded these up. There's no way. That's insane. I literally just said it. I just said it. What? And they're calling them Chicago's too? Did they get the name? Aren't they called Lost and Founds? I swear we just talked about this. I just said it. That's insane. Honestly, sometimes the sneaker gods listen. Like, I literally just said like 10 minutes ago that they're gonna load these up sometime this week. Aren't they calling them Lost and Founds though? Why are they saying Chicago? I mean, I don't mind. That's crazy though. I mean, they had to load them up eventually. They had to load them up eventually. They look fire though. Wait, what? Why did fire pair? There's so many early pairs already out there though. So stock's gonna be pretty high. When you see a lot of early pairs out there already, that's how you know stock's gonna be high. Crazy they loaded them up already. Full size run as well. So retail's 180. You got men's GS sizing for 140, little kids 85, toddler 70, and infant sizing for 50. So full family sizing. Insane. So now that they loaded them up, we're gonna get exclusive access most likely for sure. That might be the day before the release. So if this is a Saturday, they'll probably roll out EA on the 17th or 18th. A shock drop will probably happen maybe sometime this week or early next week. I'd say either this Friday, or early next week, like Monday, Tuesday. That's insane. I did not expect them to load them up like now. Shock drop for next week, Wednesday. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, next week. Probably sometime next week, honestly. Next week, Wednesday, like this upcoming week, following, or like next week, as in like the 16th, like the 9th or the 16th. Because if it's this Wednesday, that's pretty like this upcoming Wednesday, that's pretty soon. Unless it's the same week of the release. Maybe is that what you're talking about? But it is confirmed November 19th. Next week, the 16th. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I was going to say this. The 9th is like literally this Wednesday. That's pretty soon. Okay. This upcoming Wednesday is the Huff dunk on the Sneakers Live. Oh, is it really? Oh, so that's how they're going to do it? Like a shock drop or a raffle or some type like that? Okay. That's crazy though. Like, we literally just said it on the stream too. We literally just said it. Where are they? Like, that is crazy. They have full family sizing. You got the cracked leather. I like that they gave them that aged look though. That aged look is nice. shock drop for what? The Chicago's? Yeah, the Chicago's. So shock drop apparently is on the 16th, and then exclusive access they usually do the day before the release. So shock drop on the 16th, EA probably on the 18th, so the Friday. And if they do a sneakers pass, that could be the same day of the release. They sometimes do sneakers pass on the same day, or it could be like following after that. That's pretty crazy though. Like, definitely going to be a good chance, especially if you're in the US. It's going to be a very good chance to grab a pair of these. Canada and EU might be a little bit tougher, but still will be a pretty good chance. Is there a confirmed time, or will it be random time on the 16th? Shock drops usually happen around 11 or 12, 11 a.m. or 12 Eastern. That's usually when they do it. Like for sneaker shock drops, they really don't do it at a random time. EA on the Friday, on the 18th, will be at 12 p.m. Eastern. And then you'll have the shock drop on the 16th at 11. Could be 10 as well. Could be 10, 11, or 12 Eastern. Already got my bracelet from DSG. Don't ask questions. You already got your bracelet for these? The heck? You know someone at DSG? Probably know someone at DSG for sure. Unless you're talking about the Chrome 6s, but I don't think you are. Yeah, they'll probably wait. So if they're dropping the 19th, that means wristbands have to go live on the 12th, this Saturday. Yeah. So wristbands will go live for DSG this Saturday on the 12th. For sure, because DSG's getting it, Foot Locker, Flex apps like that, Finish Line, JD. It's insane. Bunch of places getting it. Check Discord. I've been cooking like crazy. I've been seeing the W's. What did you get? You got the dunks, the lottery dunks, the what are those? The lemon. What are they called? The lemon twist dunks or whatever. You've got the DJ Khaled's off the shock drop, which is crazy. Insane. But yeah, I mean, sneakers app is starting to look good. Sneakers app is starting to fill up with releases for sure. What did they just load up these two? The social status? I thought these already dropped. I thought they already released these on sneakers, or they already had them loaded up. I thought these have been, yeah, they were loaded up. What? They were loaded up on sneakers before. I guess they must have taken them down or something. Social status. No, because they had these loaded up a little while ago for November 10th, and then I guess they must have taken them down. So yeah, anyone wondering about if anybody's wondering about the Chicago's, aka the Lost and Founds, EA for sneakers most likely be on November 18th, the day before. The day before the release at 12 p.m. Eastern. Then you'll have DSG wristbands most likely going live this upcoming Saturday, the 12th. They usually always do wristbands the Saturday prior. And then Travis came in with some info saying that they're gonna have the sneakers shock drop, like an early shock drop that they usually do when stock is very high for releases. That's gonna be on the 16th. So we got some a lot of info for those. So it's gonna be a busy 2 weeks. It's gonna be a very busy 2 weeks for sure. It's gonna be insane. But yeah, definitely exclusive access shop shop. Maybe a sneakers pass too. Stock, like, I don't even know what. I know that some people can check stock that's currently loaded up. Apparently, stock's over like 500K though, which is insane. They did only have social status. Yeah, but I thought they had them loaded up on sneakers already. Maybe I didn't see it. But yeah, I know they dropped that social status. That was like that was yesterday actually. That was yesterday. We did get official images of the AM Air Force. I completely forgot about that. So like we did get official images. We didn't get official images for the 12s, I don't believe, unless we got that a while ago. But I don't think we got official images for the 12s. Unless, no, I think we did. Not recently, but we got official images for the AM Air 12s like a while back. I'm pretty sure, which was for the, not the white pair, it was for the black pair. I think we got that a little while ago, and then we recently, I think like literally a few days ago, yeah, on the 2nd, on November 2nd or 3rd, we got official images for the AM Air Force. Heard around 20K were backdoored, hence the early pairs. For the AM Air Force? 20K backdoored? Or are you talking about the Chicagos? Because I know there's already a bunch of early pairs of the Chicagos. There's like a ton of early pairs. Everyone has an early pair. Yeah, but they pushed back the release date. They did. Yeah, they were supposed to drop. The reason they pushed them back is because the Chicagos are releasing the same day. So like they were supposed to drop on the 19th, but since Lost and Founds are dropping on that day, they just delayed them, I believe, to the 23rd now. So the 23rd is the official release date, or the rumored release date. No Lost and Founds. 20K were backdoored. That makes sense too because there's so many early pairs. There's a ton of early pairs of the Lost and Founds already out there. I didn't expect them to load them up today. I really did not. I mean, we literally were just talking about it too, which is crazy. Like we were just talking about it. They were on the back end. They officially released link to the product this morning, 9 a.m. Oh, okay. So you said the Huff Dunks are gonna be like kind of shock dropping via the Sneakers Live. That's pretty great. I know they said they're gonna be doing a wider release, like a global release for those. So that's pretty cool. So trophy rooms this week, Lost and Founds next week. Big 2 weeks for sure. Very big 2 weeks. Foot Locker also loaded them up pretty recently. I think it was like yesterday or today. Foot Locker and the Flex apps had them loaded up, like more sizes. Scroll further up. I have to say my biggest W yet. Is it you're having a kid? Is that it? You're having a kid? Is that what it is? Hey, congrats. That's a huge W. Congrats. Expected June 2023. That's a huge W. And I didn't even notice those were all kid sizing around. I thought those were your pairs. That's dope. That's a huge W. Yeah, definitely congrats. Kid's gonna have some good pairs for sure. Some really good pairs. Which Huff, the NY or San Francisco? I believe it's the NY. I think San Francisco is gonna be releasing on a later date because everything so far, even the raffle they had in October, was for the NY pair. I don't see much for the San Francisco pair. That's probably gonna come at a later day. I'm thinking late November, early December. They'll probably do that. Should be for the NY pair, unless they do the sneaker shock drop during the live. For both pairs, maybe they'll do that. Oh, it's the black bags? Oh, okay, so they're doing it random like that. Okay. Because I know for the raffle day, it was just for the NY pair. Because I know there's 3 pairs dropping. There's the NY pair. You got the San Francisco pair. And then there's one more pair, which I think is the LA pair, right? It's like gray and green. That's the LA pair. I believe. Actually, you know what? Speaking of Foot Locker, let me check Foot Locker Canada. If Foot Locker Canada doesn't have, like, we're supposed to be getting the Flex system coming very soon to Foot Locker Canada. If we don't have Lost and Founds loaded, I'll be pretty upset. I'll be pretty sad. Wow, we actually don't. We actually don't have the Lost and Founds loaded. That sucks. We don't have the Lost and Founds loaded? Are you kidding me? No Lost and Founds loaded for Canada Foot Locker? All right. Pretty sure stock was around 5 to 10K. That's what was teased with the Cook chat. 5 to 10K for the sneakers shock drop this Wednesday? Or was the cop date? That's not 5 to 10K. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. I thought it would be way less for the Huffs. That's not bad at all. There's so many dunks coming up too. Like there's so many dunks releasing. We're getting a bunch of dunks coming up. Literally pandas are restocking every month. So if you haven't caught pandas yet, you should be able to grab a pair soon. If you haven't already. Because there's so many restocks. I think we're getting... So we got a restock last month, this month, December. And I'm sure we'll see the restocks continuing in 2023. I think Atmos actually dropped. Yeah, if you're looking for the Tides, yeah, Atmos dropped. If you're looking for a pair of the Tides, I think they have all sizes. Yeah, literally every size is available. So if you're looking for the Tide or the Kuwita colorway, they got sizes available. Tide has all sizes available. Kuwita, I think only 9, 10, 11, and 12 is available. They got some other dunks too. But yeah, some big news. Some big news. We got the Jordan 1 High Chicago, aka Lost and Found, loaded on sneakers literally about 30, 40 minutes ago. Why are they calling them Chicago's? Like I obviously know that's like that's the name, but like didn't they change it to Lost and Found? They changed it from or reimagined to Lost and Found, and now they're calling them Chicago's? I thought they were called Lost and Found. I'm kind of glad they switched it now to Chicago. Keep it like classic colorway. Keep the name all classic and stuff. But this shoe's changed names like 3 times, so... But that's huge. That is huge for sure. This is a release I'm definitely looking forward to. These, I'm in year 4s and I'm in year 12s if they drop this month. But for right now, it looks like just I'm in year 4s will be releasing this month. Nothing about the 12s yet. We've just been getting leaks about the 4s. I'm excited though. That's gonna be huge. We'll be live that day. Thankfully it's a Saturday. Thankfully it's a Saturday, so we'll be live. I would have been a little bit upset if it was not a Saturday. Hopefully they don't delay it. I really hope they don't. Hopefully it stays that day. But that's huge. That is huge. Huge news. Trophy rooms were also loaded up for the 9th. So second chance on there. You got the social status also loaded up for the 10th. A lot of good releases have been loading up. So it's gonna be a big month for sure. The next 2 weeks are huge. Pretty much till the end of November, it's a lot of releases. Any other big releases coming out? I know I'm Your Fours uh and the Chicago's, the Lost and Founds are two of like the biggest releases this month. But I know there's some other stuff like DJ Khaled 5s are a pretty big release. We've been waiting since the beginning of summer for those. So it's pretty crazy. We've been waiting a long time for that pair. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff coming up. Chicago's are going to be kind of a weird release because it's going to be somewhat of a tough cop, but then again, stock's so high and so widely available at many different retailers and boutiques that, you know, it's kind of, you'll have a good chance, but you're going to not have a good chance. So it's kind of weird. This month there will be Your 4s, Chicago's, Black Taxi 12s, and Khaled 5s. Yeah, it's honestly a pretty stacked month. Pretty stacked month. And like, is there anything? Yours dropping on the 23rd, so I feel like, yeah, pretty much the rest of November is just stacked. It's insane. Like even this Saturday we got the Chrome 6s, nothing too crazy. But the Lost and Found DSG wristbands should go live because the Chrome 6s are officially dropping on the 12th, this upcoming Saturday, apparently. DSG just did wristbands today, so it's always like the Saturday before, the prior Saturday, that they do wristbands. Oh, I hope Canada loaded them up. Let's see. No, nothing yet. Canada has to load up Lost and Founds. Even though they're going to be impossible, that's still worth waking up at 6 a.m. for, to be honest. Yeah, no, nothing on Canada. Nothing on Canada yet, but Canada should load them soon. Canada and Sneakers EU should load them very soon for anyone wondering. Doesn't look like there's anything dropping on Monday. I have a video coming out on Monday for the Salehi Bembry Crocs about like the release info and all that. That's releasing on Monday. But Tuesday we got Fruity Pebbles and Zion's. Zion Jordan 1s. Pretty good day. And then Wednesday, there wasn't really much this week, but they started loading up some more stuff. Wednesday, trophy rooms via the sneakers release. Seems like it will only be sneakers unless there's raffles on some other sites, but I highly doubt it. It's really just sneakers and trophy room store that have pairs. You're going to have social status. Then Friday's pretty big. Probably some more restocks on Nike app and stuff as well. And then Saturday, you're going to have the Jordan 6 Chromes once they load those up. And then the whole Eastside Golf collection. For December, Cherry 11s, Travis 1 Lows, and Chicago 2s. I forgot about some of those, actually. I completely forgot Travis's were releasing in December. Yeah, December's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. Like, it's crazy that we've gotten, like, it feels like we just got the reverse mochas, which I think we did, right, in July. So it's like, it's crazy we're getting another Travis 1 Low in such a short span of time, because usually that doesn't really happen. No way. Let me, I gotta pull this up. I have to pull this up. What is this? There's no way. What is this? What? They're literally, these are just Mocha 1s. They literally, I don't know. I mean, if it works, it works, right? Like Mocha 1s. Mocha 1 sold out. Super popular release. Might as well keep the color scheme going on different Nike models. It's literally the Mocha 1s. You got the black toe, the Mocha suede on the back. You got the sail swoosh as well. They did a sale swoosh on this pair. I'm sure these will sell out, obviously, because it's mocha suede. That's just funny. That's funny. It's not the first time they've done something like this, too. Like, they do it quite often once there's a very popular model. Or, sorry, a very popular colorway. It's definitely not the first time they've done it. Even though we don't have any more Yeezys releasing, these 2 months are stacked. They definitely are. Definitely very, very stacked months coming up. Only problem is, like, Yeezy releases kind of gave it a nice break from all these Nike releases, too. Because, like, Nike releases stuff almost every day, so having a Yeezy release once in a while kind of broke it up. You know, you'd have a Yeezy release, so it's not constantly, like, Nike, and all Jordan Dunk releases. But it's still going to be a big 2 months for sure. When are the Travises, like, confirmed to be releasing? Is it, like, early December? Let me see. Because we do have another Travis dropping on March 25th, 2023, so next, like, spring. But I know there's that black pair, the Phantom Black. Oh, apparently I'm Year 12s are potentially being pushed back to early 2023. So, like, maybe even next year could be seeing them. Okay, so Travis's are December 15th. Yeah, December 15th. So when's that? That's it's got to be a Friday, right? That's a Thursday. Okay, yeah, Thursday. They could always get delayed too. Releases change like crazy. So, who knows? I'm excited for cherries. I'm definitely excited for the cherries. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of people aren't a huge fan of the Cherry 11s. Which, you know, I can see why some people don't like them. It's not really like a easy to wear colorway, I guess. But it's a nice colorway. I like them. You guys prefer cool grays or cherries? Because cool grays was last year's holiday Jordan 11. So this is going to be the big release for this holiday season. Like, it's going to be insane. Just like cool grays. Huge release. A lot of big GR releases this year. A lot of big GR releases. Lost and Founds, cherries. The ones releasing on March 23rd, March 2023 are the women's Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Olive. Yeah, those are the olive pair. It says women's exclusives, but apparently they're dropping extended women's sizing. And then I think obviously kids sizing as well. So still, if you're a bigger size, you'll still be able to cop, which is good. It's good they're doing extended sizing. They always do extended sizing for like collabs like that, or at least most of the time, which is good. Cherries, you prefer cherries? Honestly, it's a tough one for me. I don't know if I prefer cherries or cool grays. Because cool grays are clean. Cool grays are very clean. I don't know. Very easy to wear. You can put together with a fit. I might prefer cherries, to be honest. Probably not. I feel like not everyone would say that. But I prefer cherries a little bit more. I think they look really clean with the white upper. The red. I don't know. I like the louder colorways when it comes to shoes. I like the louder colorways. I feel like everybody has cool grays. Like, literally everybody has cool grays, so I mean, everyone's also going to end up having these as well. So it's basically just the high version of the 2016 and 2001 version of the Cherry Lows, which I think they did that. Did they do that for the Cool Grays as well? I don't know. I don't think they did. But it's basically just a high version of these, which we haven't seen a high version of the cherries release. So it's not like a restock. It's like a new colorway, pretty much. Well, it's a previous colorway on a new model, pretty much. And then next year, also in, what is it, May? I think it's May, we're getting the Thunder Jordan 4s. This is the 2012 pair. I actually picked up a pair from SneakerCon of the 2012 pair. I picked up a pair. These are clean though. The pair I got is actually like pretty clean. Like they're used, but they're not that bad. Like they're pretty well taken care of. Obviously there's a bit of scratches on the wings here, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I got them legit checked and everything at the eBay authentication booth at SneakerCon. And they're all good. So honestly, like, I'm pretty happy with them. This is one of my favorite Jordan 4s of all time. Literally of all time. I love this pair. Even before I got them, like, this was my favorite pair. There's the 2006 pair as well, which is a lot harder to find. A lot harder to find. Honestly, to be honest, I didn't even know what year I was buying at first until I checked the obviously just checked the inner tag. How much did you pay? I think it was 400, 350 or 400, something like that, which is not bad. It probably wasn't the best, like probably wasn't the best idea to, you know, pay resale for them now when they're gonna restock next year, but it's more like having an OG pair like that, because I've never had an OG pair like from this long ago. 2012, like that's quite a while ago, so definitely a pair I'm never going to get rid of. It's going to be a pair that I always keep in the collection, because even when they do restock in 2023, you know, this pair will still be some kind of rare. I've already worn them a few times already. But yeah, they're definitely nice for sure. My Red Thunders don't fit me anymore. I gotta get a new size. I gotta like size swap them or something, because a size 9 does not fit me anymore. They're so tight, and like we already know, Jordan 4s aren't the most comfortable already. Even when you do have your size, they're not the most comfortable. So just think about them being super snug on you. Like, it's just super uncomfortable. Like, if I wear them for more than like an hour, my feet start hurting. I need like a 9.5 or a 10 at least in these. I'd probably say a 10. But yeah, Red Thunders are clean. Red Thunders are nice. I don't like them more than Thunders, though. OG Thunders are still my favorite, but I think Red Thunders are still fire. For sure. Like some crazy restocks coming next year. Crazy restocks. I haven't even worn my Fire Red 3s yet. I gotta wear my Fire Red 3s. Would you say go true to size with 4s? Yeah. True to size, or if you want some more room, I'd say go a half size up, to be honest. To me, they kind of fit a little bit narrow. They're very snug because there's so much padding and cushioning in them. So you can even go a half size up too if you want a little more room. Because they are, like, they're not the most comfortable pair, especially when you wear them over a long period of time. So yeah, I'd say even a half size up would be, like, perfect. Like, literally, Jordan 4s are my favorite model. I don't even know what pair's next, because I really wanted the Midnight Navy. And, like, those were, like, literally almost impossible to cop here in Canada, because not a lot of places drop here in Canada. unless you're in Toronto and like you like buy them locally. My next pair I'm trying to grab is probably Black Cats, honestly. There was a pair at SneakerCon Toronto, a used pair for 500. There was a used pair for 500. I was gonna grab them, but then I saw the Thunders, so it was between Thunders or Black Cats, and I did go back after to see if the Black Cats were still there. So I was gonna try to grab these after I got the Thunders, but no, they were gone. They probably were like gone right after, cause I walked away and I did a few laps and they were still there, but like after I went back towards the end, they were gone. I'm excited for next year's SneakerCon though. PSG 4s are also another pair I'm really looking forward to. There's a lot of 4s I'd love, but like 4s automatically after they release hit like 300-400. The only Jordan 4 that's not going for a crazy amount is the Candy and Purples, which is a nice Halloween pair. I wouldn't wear them I'd only wear them in the month of October, to be honest, for Halloween. I need black cats for school though, because you're only allowed to wear black shoes to school. So I feel like Black Cats would be nice for school. But that's pretty much it for today. Pretty much all the releases. Pretty much wraps up the day. Congrats to anyone who was able to hit on the trophy rooms. It looks like it's all completely cooked. It's all done. Congrats to anyone who hit. We got some big news though. Lost and Found, or the Chicago Jordan 1s, were loaded on sneakers for November 19th via a Leo drop as well. It's going to be via a Leo drop. So it's not even dropping via a draw. It's pretty crazy. But I appreciate everyone for tuning into today's live. Congrats on your hit, like I said. If you didn't hit, don't worry. We still got a bunch more releases coming up. You got Chicago's coming up. You got DJ Khaled 5s. You got another chance at the trophy rooms if you want those. Another chance on sneakers this upcoming Wednesday. A lot of shock drops and EA and all that stuff coming up. But appreciate everyone for sticking around. If you were here from the beginning, I appreciate it. I will catch you guys in the next stream. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And peace.